One of the most important things with parkour training is to not get injured. And you can always ensure that by doing a few simple checks before you start training. One of those checks is how the surface or the obstacle that you're going to be training on is. Now, that can also mean if it's strong, if it's shaky, or whatever. We just want to get familiar with the current state of it. Once you know how it is, then you know how much you can trust it or you could use it. Second thing, very obvious but oftentimes overlooked, is there a potential of people or maybe traffic or anyone that is going to walk in your way in your run up or maybe in your landing zone? That means if you are going to do a thing and you need some space to bail out, is the bail safe actually, or is it going to get more complicated there? Again, it is not that you have to have safety at all times, but you need to be aware of whether if it's going to be safe or not at all times. You knowing what's going to be happening next is more important than whether if it's safe or not. Unexpected things can lead to a lot of trouble. And last but most important thing is you should always have a fail plan or like a backup plan. Whatever you might be trying, in case that doesn't go the way you have planned it, what are you gonna do? At least having that in your head is gonna give you a lot more confidence than just going in blind. You just do three of these simple steps, and then you are gonna minimize a lot of potential risk that can be there during training. And remember, there is a difference between risk and danger. Risk is something that can be avoided, danger is something that can't be avoided. And parkour is all about taking calculated risk and avoiding danger. I know it looks very dangerous, but I feel it's the unfamiliarity that a lot of people have. Once you are familiar, everything looks a lot more easier and it's just about a risk, if nothing else. For example, if you are not super used to with cutting vegetables, a knife might seem like a dangerous object. But someone who knows how to chop vegetables knows that there is a risk of cutting your fingers, but there are steps that you can do to make sure it doesn't happen. And pretty much everything in life is like that. It is the unfamiliarity with the things and not the thing itself. You gotta get familiar. And that's it. I hope this video helps you to know your obstacles before you go on them. That way, you are gonna be fine, we are gonna be fine, and then we can continue training parkour. As always, guys, smile, take a deep breath, and get moving.